If I told you there were two simple words that could completely shift the way women see you, would you believe me? Miss Ant magic words. But when spoken with confidence and intent, they haveth paw to change everything. Stick around and I'll show you exactly how tows them. Imagine for a moment that your words alone could completely change the way a woman perceives. Few words so simple, yet so powerful, that they leave a lasting impression. What if I told you that most men overlook the words not because they are complicated, but because they don't fully understand the impact? Today, I'm going to break it all down for you. We're talking about a straightforward phrase that when used right way instantly sets you apart. It's not about tricks or gimmicks, not the kind that forces or manipulates, but the kind that inspires respect and admiration. And these parts, they're already a part of your vocabulary. You just need to learn how to house them intentionally. And that's, sexically, what I'm going to show you in this video. This content, helpful and want more insights like this? Hit the like button. Subscribe. It's a simple way to support the channel and ensure I can keep bringing you valuable ups. Totens form your interactions, so can I count on you for that? Alright, let's not waste any time. Let's get into what makes these two words so impactful, and how they can change the game for you. Let's talk about where many men go wrong. Picture this. You're having a conversation with a woman and instead being clear about what you want, you say something like, whatever you prefer, Earheim. Okay, with anything at first glance might seem polite, but Hierosoparis it sends the message at it. Of yourself? And let's be honest, uncertainty is one of the fastest ways to lose a woman's interest. Women are naturally drawn to men want what they want and aren't afraid to press yet. Another common mistake is being overly accommodating, always sputting her wants. Above your own might seem like the right thing to do, but often backfires. Why? Because it gives the impression thought you're trying too hard to please her, and that can come across. The truth is, by being indecisive or overly flexible, you're unintentionally dimming your own light instead of standing out as someone who's confident and But don't worry, this isn't a thing you can change. I'm going to show you how now. Let's sunk over the heart of this concept. Feto. Simple words that can completely shift how you're perceived by women's words are, at first glance, they may seem ordinary, but when spoken with purpose, they hold incredible power. Want isn't just a phrase. It's a statement often. It shows that are clear about your desires and confident to express them. It's the speech that women truly want to hear. This clarity is magnetic because it reflects deceiveness, a quality that stands out in a world where many people shy away from buying direct. Think about it. When you say "ewent," you're not leaving room for guesswork or hesitation. You're macking your intentionist, known in a way that's both bold and respectful. This isn't about binge, demanding, or overbearing. It's about showing the comfortable in your own skin and willing to take the lead. Let's break it down further. When a woman hears he won, she interprets ETAs as a signal for strength and direction. It signals, you're someone who knows what they are after and isn't afraid to take action. The energy behind Femthe creates an impact. Now you might be thinking, how can thumb is so simple make a difference? The answer lies in how rare it is to hear someone speak with this level of confidence and clarity. Most people hesitate, second-guess themselves, or try to be overly accommodating. When you say, I want, you're immediate losing yourself apart from Necrode. But knowing these words is just the first step. How to use them in your daily interactions, whether it's asking someone at stating your preferences or even expressing your goals. These words can reshape how people respond to you. So, how do you apply this in real-life situations? That's what we're going to talk. Next, I'll show you exactly how to integrate "I want" into your conversations in a way that feels natural and impactful. Stick with me because this is where interesting. Let's get into how you can use "I want" in real life situations to completely change the way you interact with women. These examples will show Yahoo. A simple shift in your word scan lead to a big change in results. First, let's talk about approaching woman imaging. You meet someone you're interested in, and instead of saying something indecisive like, if you want, we could hang out sometime, you look her in the eye and say, I want to take you to dinner this Friday. Do you see the difference? It's clear and intentional. It leaves no room for confusion about what you're asking for. You're showing her that you've made a decision and you're confident about it. Next, let's consider how you can use this one. Building interest instead, af beating around the bush or waiting for the perfect moment. You can be direct 4x impulse. Say, I want to get talk know you better. How about we grab a coffee this week? This approach isn't zest Esther, it's also refreshing. Because it's socialisty and genuine terrorist, women appreciate this kind of clarity. Because it removes the guesswork and lets them know where you stand. Now, let's uplift this concept to relationships. Whether you're just starting to date Simone or you're in a long-term relationship, Try, I want to spend more time with you this weekend. How about we plan something special together? Not only does this show that you value her, but it also positions you, assumion, new who takes the initiative. Offering this without expectation can help stress test to someone who might otherwise not be thinking about it. Not just what you say, it's also how you say it when I want. It's important to speak with confidence and aim tone. The idea is token V's strength without coming across as. For instance, if she has a different idea or can't commit to your suggestion, respond with understanding. You might say, no problem. Let's figure out what works best for both of us. This keeps the idea that you are prepared to make the most of this. What makes this approach so effective is its versatility. You can use I want in big moments, like asking someone on a date or in smaller every interactions. The more you practice, the more natural it becomes and the easier it is to build connections based on mutual respect and understanding. They are about communicating with clarity and tension. When you use them thoughtfully, you'll not only attract more interest, but you'll also start to notice a shift in how people respond to you overall. And that's where the real transformation begins. Now, let's address something important. While that phrase you is powerful, how you use it matters just as much as the words themselves. It's easy to misinterpret and finds if it's not delivered with the right attitude. And that's something I absolutely want to avoid when you say he won't. The goal isn't to dominate the conversation or make everything of what gained and expressing it clearly, but is one you disregard the other person's feelings or perspective difference, lessen your tone and delivery. For example, let's say you're telling, want us to goot this weekend. If you say it with admonting tone or an air of entitlement, it's likely to push them away. But if you say it with inviting tone, it becomes a statement of interest rather than an order. That's the balance you need to strike. Firm yet approachable. It's also important to show that you are clear about what you want. Euro upon Torah input. You might say, that's okay. What works better for you this show? You respect her choices while still maintaining your own confidence. Using want is as much about creating space for the other person as it is about expressingers. When you're honest and directed, courage is her to do theses. This isn't just attractive, it's the foundation for a relationship built on mutual respect. Another thing to keep in mind is that your tone sets the mood for the interaction. A friendly, calm, and steady tone will always win over something that feels rushed or forceful. Remember, the goal is to show that two are self-assured, not control. Fence is attracted base. It feels safe and steady, not because it overpowers the other person. Finally, buying gimflical by using this approach. You're not only you're creating an opportunity for meaning. The key takeaway is this. Confidence doesn't mean ignoring the other person's needs. It means respecting your desire, Sanders. When you find that balance, you'll not only stand out, but you'll also build connections that are stronger and more genome. Right now, it's time to put this into practice. I'm challenging you to start using the phrase, I want at least 5 times a day for the next week. It might sound simple, but the impact is massive. I'm not talking about just saying it casually. I want you to be intentional with it. Whether you're making plans with friends, talking to a man, or even everyday situation. Use want to express your desires, clearly and confidently. By doing this, you'll quickly see how this small change starts to shape the way people respond to you at first. You may feel a bit bite and uncomfortable or unsure. You trust fid's normal. It's not about buying perfect right away. It's about pushing yourself to be more direct, more decisive, more confident with your words. More you practice, the more will become. What you'll notice over time is that people will start to treat you differently. You'll get more respect. They'll see you as someone knows what they want and isn't afraid to go after it. Women in particular will find this level of clarity and self-assurance inscribably attractive. You'll no longer be someone who waits for permission or approval. You'll be the person who makes things happen. And that's a game share. It's not just about us singing the words. It's about building a mindset. When you start consistently sing, I want you will feel more empowered in every area of your life. Whether it's in social situations, work, or relationships. You'll begin to notice people gravitate toward you because they are projecting confidence and direction though. Here's the challenge. Over the next week, use I want at least 5 times a day. Track how you'll feel. Notice how people respond. You'll start to realize that something as simple as this can make a huge difference in how you carry yourself and how others see. I promise you by the end of the week, you'll feel more in control and more confident. I didn't, and you've seen the change of landers why this works. So take action to start practicing and see for yourself how powerful this can be. All right, let's wrap this up and wreck thing we've covered today. Remember, 2 words. We're focusing on I want agamecker when it comes to how you present yourself. They reflect confidence, clarity, and decisiveness aren't just words. You say their statement of who you are and what you stand for. They show that you're not afraid to go after to what you desiring, that you're capable of letting with authority. It's not about being selfish or dismissive of others, but about being direct and confident. The beauty of using NAND is that it doesn't just help you discuss what you want to create. Opportunist for genuine communication, mutual respect. And when you're practicing it, you'll start noticing a shift in the way people respond to you. Where's the important part? Don't just watch this video and forget about it. It's time to take action. Start incorporating I want into your daily life. Use it in conversations, when making plans, when expressing your desires, and see how it way you connect with people. You go to everything you need to make a impact. So, the next step is up to your action. Now, try using I want at least 5 times a day for the next week. Track your progress and pay attention. Topopol, react. I guarantee you'll utters a change in how they perceive you and how you feel about yourself. And on practice this for a week. Come back and let me know how it's worked for you. Up for you go. I'd love to hear from you below and tell me how you plan to use Ewent this week. I'm really curious to know how you're going to top it in your life. And don't forget, like this video and subscribe to the channel. By doing so, you're helping support the content and it allows me to continue bringing you more value. So take a moment now to comment, like, and subscribe. Keep practicing. And remember, the more confident you are in expressing your desires, the more an attraction you'll draw. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in next video.